Pizza, 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 pizza.
All right, welcome back to ZaBill's Pizza Review. Pew 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 pew.
Nice sound effects.
I ran out of time and totally forgot to download them. Anywho, this week we went to two different pizza places that I had no idea, or anyone maybe would know that sold pizza. Big Mac Pizza, 452 Oliver Street. Large cheese pepperoni was $18.36. Colosso Taco and Pizza Express. Everybody in Buffalo knows about Colosso Taco. Delicious, delicious tacos. Pizza, well, we'll find out in a minute. $19 and like 2 pennies for a large cheese of pepperoni. Tonight, Dennis. Then we have a special guest, Mr. Sean B. from the Nerds of Republic podcast. Welcome to the ZaBills podcast.
It's a pleasure to be here, guys. Thank you.
We got a podcast crossover almost like the Flintstones meets Jetsons. I love it.
That's an apt connection.
Pull one from way back, huh?
Yeah.
We'll see how he does.
He's going to do great.
Pressure's on.
Yeah,
great.
he has a fantastic channel. Sean, for the people that may be unfamiliar with your channel, why don't you give us a quick little overview on what your channel is about?
Sure. At Nerds of the Old Republic, we're just three idiots that drink cocktails and either read something stupid and nerdy, or we watch something and then talk about it or rant about it, and generally just make ourselves laugh and hope that you're enjoying it too.
Yeah. Now, when you guys have your cocktails, they are supposed to align with what you're talking about?
Allegedly. We do our best, but, I mean, we're just really there to get drunk.
I hear you. Yeah. I hear you.
Sean, real quick, the best, most surprising cocktail or drink you ever had on your podcast?
Oh,
that like knocked you off your socks.
Mezcal. Like the mezcal drinks are always the best.
Yep. And you pair that up with one of the Trader Joe's drink
Yes.
juices, the spicy peach mango or the jalapeno limeade.
It's fantastic.
Which I do have in the house if you need some.
Ooh. The worst was definitely absinthe. Cannot recommend that. Ooh. Awful.
Where can one buy that? Anywhere?
You gotta know somebody. You go to an alley, and then you go to a couple of doors, and it's a little shady. But no, you can get it. It's not like the hallucinogen stuff, but it tastes like black licorice in a drink. It's gross.
Ugh, I do not like anise or anise for that matter.
Gotta stay away from that one.
All right, and then we have Chris. Welcome back,
Thank you.
and everyone's favorite Bruins fan.
I want to put it out there for those of you loyal ZaBills listeners who listen. I wanted to confirm that Chris has both of his arms still. They're still attached to his arms.
They haven't won a Super Bowl. They did not win a Super Bowl last week.
Just want to confirm.
Oh, you're the guy that would give his left arm.
That's me.
Dude,
That's him.
Let's come back to this.
Yes,
let's
yes, hold that for the.
let's
I'm
come
sorry.
back to this.
Yeah.
I like where this
shit,
is going.
we're talking out of order.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. All right. Anyways, Dennis, why don't you kick us off?
Sure.
To lead the way for our guest tonight on how we run down the pizza review.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a little short for me, I think.
Okay.
Colosso Taco, the pizza just wasn't good. After I think I'm a little bit of a pizza snob at this point, but
Well, we have sampled, I think, like 62 some pizzas now.
yeah, quite a bit.
We may have some experience.
You know, with the Colosso Taco, I've never had their tacos. I heard they're great, but their pizza definitely is not.
Yeah.
I feel like the cheese, it's kind of like it's real kind of like gritty, and it felt like the taco cheese that they use in the tacos. That's what I thought it was. Both Big Macs was way better, I thought. The sauce was better in Big Macs. The cup and char pepperoni was decent on both of them. They were both kind of burned a little bit. There was a nice little grease on the Big Macs, which I enjoyed. My heart doctor probably wouldn't enjoy, but I enjoyed it. And that's really about it. I mean, it's real short and sweet, so sorry. But, yeah, Big Macs all the way. There's really nothing to compare. It was Colosso Taco also just wasn't cooked very well, and that's it.
So I wonder if this is one of those instances where you'd have to call up Colosso Taco and say, I would like the large cheese and pepperoni well done.
Yeah, I definitely would, yeah. An extra sauce.
Yeah, just to let people know, we do not ever put special instructions on any of the pizzas that we ever order. It's This is what we want, and this is how you're going to give it to us. Okay. All right, Brandon, it's your turn. What did you think of Big Mac Pizza and Colosso Taco and Express?
Well, I have to say these weren't two of my favorite pizzas that we've ever done. They were decent, but I will probably never talk about them ever again. Both sauces to me left something to be desired. The Colosso Taco and Pizza one, I almost had no sauce on my pizza up until the very end. It was almost like it came out like when I bit towards the crust and like kind of like popped out.
Yep.
And also had my faux pas of the cheese started coming with the bite and wasn't over the crust, which I don't like. So lost points there. Pepperoni on that one was good, but also, so I had this one a little later than everybody else, but the cheese, when it cooled down, was just very gritty. I almost felt like I was biting into like a cheese stick.
Yes.
That kind of cheese, like a straight mozzarella, like
the
gritty
powder.
cheese stick. Yeah.
The powder.
So not fantastic for me there. The Big Mac, pepperoni is good. Definitely more sauce, although I didn't love that sauce either. But I like the cheese better.
Yeah.
Overall, a better bite for me. I think the cook on them were pretty similar. But the Big Mac, at least the cheese did go over the crust for me, so I didn't get any weird pulls of the cheese off the crust. So for me, it was Big Mac for me.
Okay.
Not bad for an $18 pizza, I guess, too.
No. Yeah, like we said earlier, $18 for one and $19 for the other. When you showed up after the pizza video, Sean pulled his slice, as you'll see in the video, which you can check out on the ZaBillsPodcast YouTube channel. Cheese pulled right off his entire slice.
Oh, slice.
The entire slice. There's no cheese left on it.
That was Colosso?
That was Big Mac, actually.
Oh, Big Mac? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So goes to the other pet peeve of ours that cheese has got to at least
It's got to stay
get
on.
onto the crust to hold it in place. I don't know if people realize that is a functional purpose of why you would go over the side for it to grip. So
Interesting.
yeah. So all right. Well, thank you for your opinion, Brendan.
Absolutely.
Mr. Burke.
Yeah, I can echo your statement. It's the Big Macs is fine. It wasn't like anything I would sit there and go like, oh man, I gotta have a piece of that pizza. But the Colosso Taco, like the best way I can describe the texture was slightly more solid, chewed, puked up pizza.
Wow.
And that's kind of what it tasted like. It was soft. It was
The hacienda all over again.
It was gross, man.
Colosso's getting a beat down right now.
Don't get me wrong. I love their tacos. Like, if you're drunk and you want to go get a taco, Colosso's got your back. But damn, their pizza sucked.
Wow. No sugarcoating here.
No, sorry.
All right. Anything else?
I mean, like I said, the Big Mac one was fine. It would have been great if it was actually like Big Mac flavored. That'd be kind of cool. But
They got chicken Big Macs now. Have you seen
yeah,
that?
I heard about that.
Would you try that?
Too late. Already did.
Oh,
Today. Today.
Was that your second dinner?
That was my lunch.
Do you want to? Okay,
Sorry.
hold on.
I was debating whether I was
Don't
going to
cut
bring
off
it
Mr.
up.
Burke. You can
I
bring it up on
apologize,
your
Sean.
turn. You can bring it up on your turn.
Go ahead, Sean.
No, I just that. I mean, I think they missed an opportunity for some branding. They could have used some of that special sauce on there or something. But
No, he's right. That's a really good idea. That
I don't know how that would go on a pizza, but it was fine. It was
A Big
passable.
Mac pizza. They should. You know what? Okay, we'll look at that later.
Chalk that
For
up.
18
we
bucks,
can't
you
be the
go
first
wrong.
ones to think of that. I mean,
We can't
no
be,
way.
especially if that's our restaurant name.
Yeah.
Big Mac.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of like,
I think Epic Mealtime did that years ago, didn't they? Did they do like a Big Mac thing on YouTube or something? I don't know. Rings a bell.
okay. Johnson, do you have anything to say?
I mean, I wasn't able to taste the pizzas for personal reasons here, but I can tell you just by looking at them, I agree with what Sean said that Big Mac just kind of looked like just a pizza. I mean, just from visual. And then when the other Sean had taken the Colosso piece out of the box and the light was on it, it literally looked like a piece of dough with some cheese on it. Like you were talking about it not being cooked. That's what it looked like. So wasn't able to taste them, but that was my visual critique of the pizzas.
You know what? Very well. Very good.
I think.
Sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Back to how he's talking about how he can only visually
Yes.
taste. I would have thought that Colosso was going to taste better than Big Mac based on how it looked when you opened the box.
Huh.
But that's what I thought.
Yeah, that was just a bird's eye view. of it, I think when you put
Before it was pulled.
right, once you took it apart.
Yeah. Okay. Doctor Pizza?
Yes.
Professor Pizza?
Real short.
Okay.
I will give Colosso tacos. Stick with your tacos. I'll agree. They're really good. Definitely. And I think we could beat them up a little bit on their pizza because their tacos aren't good.
Well, they're already down, so you might as well kick them some more.
I'm going to kick them some more. It's really easy. They had a decent pepperoni.
The new guy really shit on him.
Yeah, that's first time. I love it. It's fantastic. Good pepperoni from Colosso Taco. After that, it took a nosedive. Very flavorless cheese, almost no sauce that you could actually taste. Their crust was extremely soft and doughy. When I pulled it, it actually fell apart. It actually
No, that was Big Mac's pizza.
No, I apologize. It actually snapped in half when I actually pulled. The cheese came off the Big Mac's pizza completely.
Yeah,
I was left with none. But when I actually pulled the actual Colosso taco, about a quarter of it, the tip basically stayed in the box. Like the dough just gave way. It was like the Titanic.
Just the tip?
Just for a second.
About maybe like 3 inches from the tip. That was about it. But
do you know what movie we're talking about?
I actually don't.
Just
Wedding
for a
Crash.
second,
Wedding,
just to see how it feels.
Yeah, Wedding Crashers.
Come on, Sean. Jeez.
Wow, I don't got that one at all. I can't remember.
Vince
the
Vaughn?
scene. No, I got that, but I don't remember the scene in that movie.
In his office?
In the beginning?
I think it's more like halfway.
I know that movie pretty well. I'm not going to throw out the challenge flag on that one, but I will.
Was
go.
this after
I think
the
it's
stage
after.
4 clinger?
This is before they go on the massive wedding crashing scene, binge, right? He's talking in his office.
Or is this when?
I
Yeah, he's
thought it was
talking in the
sleepover.
office. Yes.
I thought it was after. I thought it was after the weekend getaway thing. How they went to that.
He's talking about playing just a tip with somebody.
Yeah.
Now it's like, we want to play just a tip, just for a second, just to see how it feels.
Yeah. Was this before or after he met up with the stage 4 clinger?
I think that's probably before that because that part of
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more
Once
sense.
he's with her, it's
Yeah.
That is a hysterical
Wedding Bells.
movie.
Wedding Bells. Yeah.
That's a fantastic movie.
Yep.
Okay.
I usually pick it up mid, not usually in the beginning, but it's fantastic.
So your slice auto circumcised itself.
It did. It was one of those things which kind of led me
Wow,
to
the
believe.
new guy's bringing more than.
He's good. He right off the bench. He's already on fire.
He must have listened to the show before.
I was pregame.
I'm the Amari Cooper of this cast.
I like that.
There you
That's a
go.
good one. That's a good pull. Real quick, that's about it. Really, Colosso Taco. I went to grab the pull of cheese. Some of the crust. It was a mess. Stick with the tacos. Big Mac was a pretty average pizza. Slightly sweet sauce, cheesehead flavor. For $18, you'll be fine with it.
Okay. I'm going to say pretty much the same stuff. Looking at the box or looking at the pizza when you open the Big Mac, it had that perforated crust again, and I was like a little worried. The crust was not great on the Big Mac, but everything else was pretty decent. It was a thinner slice, had sweet sauce, which I did enjoy, had good cup and char, was kind of heavy on the cheese, which I do like. Big Mac, complete opposite. It was a thicker, doughier, airier slice. I did, however, like the crust better on that than the Big Mac because it was a thicker handle, had some slight crunch to it, and then it was really soft on the inside. I really do enjoy that. The cheese ruined it for me. It was reminding me of if you're like me and you could stick your hand inside of a mozzarella cheese shredded bag and you get that powdery stuff. It was like that didn't melt off the slice of pizza, and that's what was hitting the top of your mouth, roof of your mouth, and it was like, ooh, that's weird. And they could have possibly saved it if they had put sweet sauce on that pizza, I think. I think they could have somewhat brought it close.
Maybe it would have added some flavor that it was lacking.
Well, whatever sauce it had on there, I couldn't taste it. I know the sauce was on there. I saw it, but I could not taste the sauce because of that cheese taste was not. Yeah, that ruined it. Colosso Taco, I still love your food. Fix the sauce, fix the cheese, and rebound.
Keep making tacos. You're doing great.
Yeah.
We had a couple weeks where we had really good pizzas and good value too, all of them.
The last two times before this were $20 and less, the last 6 pizzas we've had.
Yeah. So, I mean, definitely good pizzas. I think this time we just kind of run out of luck a little bit.
We're definitely stretching the budget from our pizza sponsors of Dudzik Chiropractic and MJB Electric. If you wanted to get your back adjusted for normal maintenance and well-being, you want to call Dr. Dudzik. That's 634-6272, or visit dudzikchiropractic.com, and Dr. Bob will fix you up real good. And if you have any type of electrical needs, like if you want your fuse box cleaned up, or you need a new service put in your house, or maybe building a garage or an addition, or you're on a job site and you're putting up condos or whatever, you want to call Mike at 465-5017, and that is Mike at MJB Electric. Again, that is area code 716-465-5017. Thanks to them for being partners of the show, paying for our pizzas. It definitely helps out. And we'll see what pizzas we're going to get next time. But
Go Bills.
No, what's your new tagline?
Oh, now I froze.
ZaBill's Nation out.
Oh, ZaBill's Nation out. Yeah, sure.
We got to work on
I
that.
didn't review that.
All right, everyone. Go Bills, and see you on the next one.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.